Hello. Okay, we're here. I'm here. Are you here? We have a fun tool time tonight because August is full of new tools. And I am playing with tools from the first part of August, the beginning of August launch. And of course, we just had new products that launched yesterday, and they are amazing. They complement the back to school collection, and I'll take you through that real quick in just a second. Hey, Jacqueline. So I love Facebook for back to school. I love to see all the back to school pics. Um, Aiden still has a back to school year picture. Not today. He starts next Monday, his first year of his master's degree. So I'm hoping that I'll get a back to school pic of him. So there is an in the feed drawing tonight, in addition to the $10 NCM credits that I'll be giving away live in the feed tonight. So you do have to be present to win. I'm going to give away one of these cool silicone mats that were in the picture I posted earlier tonight. So that was part of a promo. It's not for sale. I have an extra one. I'm going to give it away tonight. So hang out. If you're interested in getting more information about what I do, I'm always looking to bring someone else along into the crazy CM world. And our CEO and our advisor success coach, they are doing calls on Thursday. And so you're welcome to meet with me one-on-one. But this Thursday, all the Thursdays in August, you can get more information. And the link is posted on my Facebook page. Hey, Lori. Hi, Sue. It's good to have everyone here. And if you're hanging out, oh, hey, Deb. Then go ahead and make sure you've commented and said hello so that you're entered to win tonight. That is how you get entered. You like the live and you comment. That's it. Super simple. Okay, so virtual crop, and Lori, you're the only one I've seen with the entries so far. So unless people get working tonight, and it does count through midnight tonight. So today is the 15th. So the second weekend of every month, Creative Memories hosts a virtual crop. You have to join the virtual crop page on Facebook in order to see all of the sketches. And then if you post your rendition of the sketch and you add hashtag Daytona area scrapbooking, then you will be entered to win $10 in scrapbooks or CM credits. Scrapbooks. That's what I used to call them at my open house so long ago. Did I say that earlier in the live too? That's great, Jacqueline. Okay, so Lori has some competition. I know Lori was working hard this weekend, but there is still time. So, oh, good. I just love all the comments, people that you don't even know are commenting and giving some, love, Facebook love. So that's great. No one ever says anything negative in the to everyone's pages posted. So it's a little bit of a love fest, and I love that about it. So if you haven't experienced a virtual crop and you feel like it's too late tonight, it's already 7, you're not a night person, you got to go to bed, then for September, try to hop on. It's a lot of fun. All right, so Scrappapalooza is sold out, and it's going to be a ton of fun. Now, I was getting ready for it last night, of course, getting ready all week for it, and Lollapalooza, which is what it's named after, is in Chicago, and it was the weekend I was in Chicago. And so I was thinking last night, does anyone even know what Lollapalooza is? This is definitely um my like, I think it started in the 90s. So anyway, if you know what Lollapalooza is, or if you've ever heard of it, let me know. Don't worry, we won't be rocking out to alternative music this weekend, but we will have a 2-day festival of Scrappy Fun, and it's going to be a lot of fun. Okay, so next Tuesday is Let's Taco About It, and my special guest is Crystal Burnell, and we will learn all things farmer girl, and she does running and triathlon, and she scrapbooks, and she makes cups, beautiful cups, and she's super crafty. So and now she just became a Pampered Chef consultant. So we'll have all kinds of things to talk about, but it will be focused on her scrappy process. And if you've seen my Let's Taco About It before, then you'll know they are lots of fun. So you definitely want to catch that. So, okay, August 29th, in 2 weeks from tonight, we have our card class. So if you're on subscription, you are all set. You don't have to do anything else. If you're not on card class subscription and you want this card kit, you can order it on my website at DaytonaAreaScrapbooking.com. Just click on the 29th, and then you can just order a one-off. Yes, but did you know, have you heard of the concert, Frida? Because that's why we're having a festival, a scrappy festival. Yes, Nancy, we will miss you. Well, you'll be back to us soon, hopefully. So back to the cards. I get lots of requests for more birthday and also for masculine cards. So these, some of them maybe not so much, but there's, specifically happy birthday to a really great guy. That is definitely for a guy in your life. So no flowers and bumblebees or whatnot. There's some there, I don't know. They're kind of wood grain and seashore. All right, the crop for gray and gold. So this is one of our awesome events to benefit the Cannonballs for Cane Foundation. So last weekend in September this year, and that is the crop for gray and gold. Registration is open on my website. Full tables have gone up. Half tables have stayed the same in price, just because we can fit more people in, raise more money for Cannonballs for Cane if we are on half tables. But I know some of you just, you got to have the space, and that's fine. But it is going to cost you a little bit more. And all this money goes to the Cannonballs for Cane Foundation. So it does not go to me. So you can feel good about that. If you have to have a full table, then more money is going to the foundation. Many thanks if you subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's Daytona Area Scrapbooking on YouTube, and you can find all of my videos there. Thanks, Frida. That I didn't think of that, but that is very sweet of you to say. I didn't know. I thought it was just a made up word, and now I know it's two things. All right, and then as a reminder, just comment below to be entered into the drawing tonight. And remember, I'm doing 2 drawings, 2 winners. And so the first winner will get to pick whether they want CM credits or the silicone mat, and you'll see that in action in just a little bit, and see what you're winning. And then the second person I draw will get whatever's left. So fun times tonight. All right, let's get rid of this. There we go. And I said I was just going to hop out onto creativememories.com really quick because I do want to show you the new stuff really quick. Okay, so back to school. The back to school collection is not new. What is new? What are all of these embellishment kits? Okay, so and a paper pack. So the back to school collection is not new, and as they have done all year, if you purchase the collection the week it launches, you get a 10% discount. So instead of $74.50, instead of $82.50, you're gonna get it for $74.50, and that's all of the things. Okay, so the texture paper pack is like a chalkboard, a soccer field or football field. It's a basketball court. You've got wood grain, you've got pool, really cool paper pack. And of course, there's two sides, and you've got water, you've got more field, you've got like curtains, you've got ice. It's a really cool pack. But then all these little embellishment packs, you have performing arts, and then knowledge is power. So problem solver, STEM, those kinds of things. Then you've got school spirit. So that's your cheerleaders and dance. Then you've got golf on the green embellishments. On the field is like lacrosse and soccer. On the court, you've got volleyball and basketball. Then on the mat is gymnastics and wrestling. And then on the ice is ice skating. And so that's figure and hockey. Go the distance as my perfect embellishment pack. Hello. Distance running, distance swimming. Those are my kids. It's amazing. We got a swimmer, you got runners. I'm going to use the heck out of that one for sure. And then finally, make your mark embellishments. That one's a little more. It's $8 instead of $5. And then that one just has like, play ball, game on, go for the win, things that can be used for different things. And then there's the new Notebook Edge Border Maker cartridge. So for you collectors out there, that's new. And then this little tractor punch kind of snuck in. Now that sold out in March, and Creative Memories put it on like pre-order, or it was on back order, but they let you order it. And so they must have gotten some extra ones, because there it sits right among the new stuff, and that was kind of sneaky, but there it is. So if you missed out on it on the first go around in March, then you want to jump on. To that tractor. Jump onto that tractor. Save a horse, ride a tractor. And it was amazing how many of you were excited about the tractor punch and purchased the tractor punch, and how many of you were sad that you missed it. Because I didn't know there were that many, so many people needed a tractor punch. But you just never underestimate the punch that people need. And speaking of punches, let's get to it, because we have 2 new punches to talk about. Crystal, do you have the punch? I'm shaking my computer here. I mean, do you have the tractor punch? I feel like you need the tractor punch, even though you do a lot digital. Yeah, you need, and they are everything. Well, the tractor punch isn't available digitally, but the everything that comes out in paper is available digitally. All right, so let me go ahead and switch cameras here to the overhead. And sorry, seems like maybe I need to go up a little bit. All right, I don't know why. Okay, I see how it goes. It dims. Ugh, I can't with this. All right, so here's our little mat. More on that later. I just threw everything onto this space, and I know I forgot something. So the tools we're going to be playing with tonight specifically are the Confetti Border Maker cartridge. So if you collect these little babies, you will want to add this to your collection, and wait till you see, because this is one of those Border Maker cartridges that is kind of all about the punch poop. And then the balloons and stars border punch, and wait till you see how they kind of go hand in hand. All right, so I'm gonna whip out 2 pages or actually 3 pages, a 2-page spread. Now these are from the virtual crop, so this is kind of twofold, showing you this in case you haven't participated in the virtual crop before, because you will see oh, good, Kathy. Because you will see how to do the virtual crop, the sketches. Okay, so I'm going to start with this 2-page spread. And what's super awesome is the sketches, they didn't used to put the measurements, but now Creative Memories puts the measurements. They used to leave that to some advisors to put the measurements and then repost them. I used to, if I did the digital ones, I would obviously I had to do the measurements. So anyway, it's so nice that they have the measurements. All right, and I'm going to do pages for a little girl birthday. Now I'm not going to put pictures on them, but I'm going to use the Enchanted Princess paper pack, and I've used this on a live before. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. I have the fan blowing, and I'm just choking on the air. I think it's blowing in my face. I've used this before, so we're going to use that again tonight. Let me toss that over here. Okay, so I am going to make these my background pages. And I like to examine the sketch first. This is just my personal preference. I see that there's 2 background pieces, so I need 2 pages for that. Check. I see that there's a 5x9 and a 9x9. So I cannot get them both out of the same page, because 9 and 5 is 14 and our pages are 12x12. So that is not going to work. So I need 2 pages for this. Here we go. And then I need an 8x12 for here. I like what they did where they just had the journaling on the sketch, just right. It's hard to see right there. So I'm actually going to stick with a white cardstock. Now you can use any, colors you want. But like I said, I like to kind of look at it first. So I've got 1, 2 background sheets, 3, 4 right here, 5 here. Now for my punches, I could use another piece, but what I was decided to do was find a sheet that had an appropriate back, because I'm going to have a lot of extra from this 9x9 and 5x9. So I'm going to have enough extra to punch my balloons out of there, and then I can use this pink side with the heart. So I can do all the pink balloons, since this is for a little girl's birthday. I will have to pay attention to the orientation of the heart, so I don't have the hearts going sideways. Well, hello, Kim and Katie. Welcome. Okay, so you haven't missed a thing. We're just starting with the fun stuff. All right, so I'm going to start with the left page. So I'm going to put this over to the side. I have no less space than I usually do, but for some reason I feel like I don't have enough space. But right down the middle here is an 8x12. And so let me cut that first. Well, and since this is a 12x12, which I'm going to check, because sometimes our pages can be a little, well, this one seems long one way and short the other way. It's interesting. All right. So this is the 12-inch way. So I definitely need that. So now I'm going to go 8x12. And then this is scrap. All right, so that's this piece right here. And then I need a 5x9. Now a photo is going to go there, which I don't have cut. I mean, I don't have printed, but I'm going to do a 5x9, and I'm going to use this fun paper here. So I'm going to go 5 first and then 9, because that's going to leave me a big chunk of paper to play with for punches. So 5 by 9. Now I just cut that and I did not pay attention like I said you should, or that I would. And now my hearts are going the wrong way. That is so annoying. So let's not make that. I'm going to go ahead so I don't forget. I'm going to make that cut right now. So this one has to be 9 by 9. That'll still, I think, give me enough. So now the hearts are going in the right place. Honestly, I know the hearts, it does not matter, but all right. So I kind of just jumped ahead to that other page because I did not want to goof up again. All right. All right. So for this one, the only other thing I need is this punch here, and that one I can use this because I'm going to use the new confetti on it. And the reason why I chose the confetti, so remember, if there's a straight line, that means it stays attached to the page. So this confetti is going to punch out of the page. So I'm going to end up with a strip with all these little confettis out of it. And since it's going up and down on the page, it's going to make more sense that these hearts are going up and down as well. So if you've not used the Creative Memories Border Maker system, I have a habit of just doing it without talking about it. This is, there's 2 parts to the tool. There's this part and this part. And all of these cartridges fit in to here. That's how they punch. But these little knobs fit into these little slots here. So you cannot mess up. Now this flips out from the bottom so that the right amount of paper is showing, and then it flips over like that, and this flips back under. So now the exact amount of paper that this little punch needs is sticking out, and now I can just punch and slide and punch and slide. Now, I said at the get-go, what was so fun to me about this punch is kind of all about the punch poop. How cool is this? It punched it right out of the paper. It stays attached. What that allows you to do is this kind of deal. Let me find a paper where you can see it showing up. But then you also have this fun confetti. And we're going to come back to this fun confetti here in a little bit. But you've got these little squiggles, you've got stars, you've got circles, you've got these little not tight squiggles, and then you have these little tighter ones. Okay, so I'm going to kind of sweep these off to the side, but we're going to come back to them. Now, I'm just going to, in our sketch, this can be anything. This can be a border punch. It can be a purchased laser strip. It can be anything as far as the sketch is concerned. I'm using this little piece. So I'm going to chop this off like this. I think the 1 inch should be perfect, but I'm going to... And I am going to do it 1 inch, but I'm going to, well, I don't need to trim any more off. I'm good. Done is better than perfect. All right. So now this piece is going to go on here. Well, hi, Julie. And then I'm going to add this piece here. So now I can add it onto the white or I can add it onto the purple. Kind of like, yes. Do you like it? I was trying to overcome my light issue, and I was on a darker background and it seemed like my lights were adjusting to that. So I went with a lighter background, but that doesn't seem to be helping. So I have no idea. Okay. So this goes like this. That's how this page is going to go. And of course, it's so hard when you don't have pictures. I feel like I should just grab whatever. I wish I had some within arm's reach right here. Or a different color paper that I could just, maybe I have one. What is this? Oh, there's no telling what's over here. Oh, okay. So this is going to go here, but not like that. Because not all of them are matted. Like this one's going to be matted. And when they're matted, you can, see where your picture is going to go. For that matter, when I'm storing these, this is just how I do it. I would cut this and throw it in with my pre-done pages to use at a later date so that I remember what the rest of it is going to look like. So I'm going to go ahead and stick this down because we haven't even got to the balloons yet. And I'm so excited about the balloons. All right. And then this piece is going to go on over here. Now I might want to not stick down this piece. I don't know. I might want this white piece, and then have the balloons and the other one. I kind of like that, but I might like this way because I don't have the pink balloons yet. So maybe I should just reserve. I'm not going to stick this down, but which I was excited to show you this silicone mat that I'm giving away tonight, because this is what you put your repositionable tape on. And so then it just rubs right off the repositionable. So it doesn't end up on your custom cutting system mat. This is different. So you can't use your custom cutting system on this. It's a silicone mat, but we'll come back to that. All right. So let's play with our punch. And I think my hearts are going to have to go sideways. Ugh. Because looking back at my sketch here, not only, oh, well, that's 9, 10, 11, 12. Never mind. I just need to get 2 out of it. I think I can. All right. So this is the punch, stars and balloons. Now this border punch, you're going to put the paper into this middle at the line. So you can put it anywhere, but it works really good if you go right to the line, either all the way to the right or all the way to the left. You punch and then you slide and you match up the designs over here on the side of the punch. And that is how you get a perfect border. And this border is beyond cute. Now, unlike the Border Maker cartridges that I think are really kind of foolproof, you can, this one, you don't want to fall asleep at the wheel. but it's still so super easy. And they make it easier and easier. Like these lines didn't used to be on the front. If it's a repeating pattern, now they put a little carrot on the side. But how cute are these balloons and stars? And what's even better, let me get this one so you can really see how it looks. These little squiggles from the confetti punch make perfect balloon, little balloon dangles. Isn't that amazing? I wish I could hear everyone going, because when I saw that, I was like, oh my gosh, that's amazing. So now you have little little dangles for your balloons, little strings. And then of course you can use your stars and your circles scatter on the page. Isn't that great, Soupy? Oh, I'm so excited. And you can mix them up. You could put them on some and not on others. I mean, if you wanted the string to be different colors, of course, you could punch with a different color cardstock. You could punch with white and make all the little strings and the confetti white, or black, or any color that matches your page. But I love it. Okay, so this is the little piece I'm left with. Oh, this is a nightmare. I don't know if it's going to be thick enough. So let's try, because otherwise we're going to have sideways. And I think I'm just going to make it. That's amazing. All right. So I need to go in here and we'll scoot along here. I really should be going this way. It seems like the camera can see better what's happening. The trick with these punches is to make sure that this end is staying flush to the edge. Okay. And so now I have my pieces, and that was amazing. Even though I boo-booed, it worked out. And I had literally just enough paper. Okay. So now I can come back over here. Now this doesn't have go all the way. Oh, I guess that's how you can see how far over to go. So let me do the other side first. Let me get the 9x9. Let's do this other page. Trying to get ahead of myself here. So do you love it? All right, let's look at this page. We got our 9x9, which is somewhere over here in my mess. So that's going to go here. Oh, and we need a 5x7 over here, which I can do with this, because this should be 5. Oh, the hearts are going to go the wrong way. Ah! All right. Goodness. Like a chicken with my head. Oh no, we have chicken people in the chat. Don't say things like that. Okay. All right, so I like to pull in this other page so I get them lined up right. And then, where's my balloons? My beloved balloons. Then I can come over here and I can just snip this off. And We'll do that at the bottom as well. Now this one's got a lot of holes, so I'm going to use this little silicone mat. Now maybe this is oh, the balloons? Yeah. Are you laughing at me, Crystal? Okay, so I'm going to use a silicone mat. Now, unfortunately, the silicone mat is not for sale. It was part of a promo in July, but I'm giving away one tonight. And, you know, maybe they'll bring it back. Sometimes they kind of do things as a promo and they see how loud the crying is when people miss out on them, and then they decide, you know, if they should bring them back as a product. Now, I didn't even get any on here, but this makes it so easy to rub it off. Okay, so now I have to decide what to do with this. You know what? I could just use, this is 8, this is 4, this is not a 5x7. Oops. So unfortunately that misturned piece of paper, oh, the silicone mat, Lori. I know. But there may be, you might win it tonight. All right, so I'm going to go 5x7. I don't know. I don't love a mat that thick. We've discussed that before. I'm not a fan of thick mats. I like a thinner mat myself. All right, so this is going to go on like this, and then a picture here, 2 pictures here, and pages without pictures look so funny, I think. All right, so now I need to find my little ends of my balloons. Now this is supposed to dictate where this white ends, in theory. So I have this over way too far. So I'm just going to scoot this. A little surgery on my page. Well, thank you, Judy. Yeah, I do that for project recipes all the time. Now the sketch is a little easier because it's all like grayscale, and so with the grayscale, unless you're, you know, doing something with a lot of gray things. But thank you for your compliment. Is my, here we go, back to the repositionable and using the mat. This is going to come in so handy for me, this mat, because I am a mess with the repositionable. I'm not going to lie. I always kind of forget, and I go to just put it right over on my things. So this is much better. Yeah, this is coming along. Okay, so what is the verdict over here? The pink, whoops, you can't even see it. I don't love the pink on the white because I just feel, but I some of that I think is honestly just on the screen. It's definitely easier to see in person. And I think the white on white is just, the pink kind of ties it all together. So I'm going to go with that. I just I thought I forgot to flip over that piece of paper. All right. All right, so that 2-page spread is done. That is the sketch. Now we've got other balloon punches, and of course I can add my little dangles. And then I like that this spread is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pictures. But you know me, I always like to squeeze in a circle somewhere. I feel like you can always squeeze in an extra picture if you make it a circle. And so once I get those pictures on there, those will be great. And of course I have to add my journaling, embellishments, a title, all that good stuff. But hopefully you got to see how fun those 2 new punches are. And we're not done yet. What time is it? I got 15 minutes. And I am going to do this sketch right here because I love sketches that use scraps. And we've got 3x2s, 4 3x2s. Now, if I don't have scraps handy or that I want to use up, I'm going to do the Super Duper Boy. And the reason why is because I want to show some love to this paper pack, because not every paper pack has the same vibe on both sides. So this is black, and then this is black and white pattern. I mean, they both are patterns, but you see what I'm talking about? This is pink and this is white. I mean, it goes together, but I love that it's black on black and blue on blue and yellow on yellow and teal on teal. Do you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of the recipes call for the reverse. Now, a sketch doesn't have any that call for reverse, but when Creative Memories comes out with project recipes, a lot of times they'll say to use the reverse of the side. And sometimes the reverse side of whatever paper you want to use has nothing to do with what's on the other side. I mean, it's all part of the same collection. You feel what I'm talking about, right? It doesn't always work. So the Super Duper Girl and the Super Duper Boy pack, I love for that. So I'm actually going to do a teal and black paper. Actually, I'll do, last time I did, I made a page for Carla. I'm going to make a page for Debbie Keith because I'm going to do a creek page. So I'm going to do orange and black. And again, we got orange and orange and, they work. So I'm going to do the balloons again. So I'm going to use this for the background page. And then I just need 4.5 by 6.5, 2 of those. And then I need 4 different pieces at the bottom. But what's so cool is I can use the backs, and then I can use some scraps. And so it'll look like different papers. So this one is a super quick sketch. So if you haven't participated in the virtual crop and you still want to participate in the virtual crop, I'm embarking on this page with 15 minutes, now 12 minutes, and we're going to get it done. Now, I love when I can do 4x2, 4x6 mats. Of course, I can slice it 4, cut it 6, and then just trim my 4x6 photo. This one is calling for 4.5 by 6.5. So unfortunately, we're going to have to go to the 6.5 and then go 4.5 by 4.5 over here this way. But that's okay, because we're going to have this little, I love when I have 12-inch pieces that I can tuck away for another use. And so I've got 2 4.5 by 6.5, and then I've got this piece that's 3 that I can do by 2, and I can use that along the bottom. And maybe I'll use 2 and 2 of the black. Let's see. All right, so these are going to be my mats. And this is going to go down here on the bottom. And then I'm going to use the balloons like that. And those of you that know, Debbie Keith does about 1 million, not 1 million, but she's in charge of like several clubs at Spruce Creek and helps them with their albums every year, and they submit them at the end of the year. And so a lot of times she's at retreats working on her books, like for National Honor Society. So I am going to make this little graduation page for her. She can tuck it away and use it in one of those scrapbooks. Because my kids have already, her kids are long graduated from high school too. But she still helps out with these clubs. And if you know Debbie, you know this about her. Okay. Now, maybe I want to do like this. Oh, that's a lot. Is that too much? I think it'll be fine. Once we have a white title in here, I think that's going to be good. All right, so now I need to, and I just wanted to show you super quick this page was. Hopefully I have a second sheet of that black. Okay. Now I just need to cut off 2 inches. Let's see, what am I going to get? 2 inches here, because I'm going to use the other side. And then we're going to go 3. That's so true, Crystal. She really is. Okay. So we've got some black and white. This kind of looks a little Halloween-y. But these are Spruce Creek colors. Halloween-y. But Debbie also loves Halloween. She is known to have people that come to her door do a trick or sing a song for for a treat. So, how easy is this sketch? Pretty easy, I think. 4 2x3s along the bottom. We've got a nice border, and because I'm, showing everyone the new one, that's why I'm using this one. But you can use any border maker, cartridge or laser border to accomplish this. And this is a super fun, easy page. Let's add. Oh, goodness. And always make sure that these are nice and tight so that the eye is not drawn to empty space in the middle. You want them close enough so that the eye is looking at both of them as a whole. All right. So, yeah. And of course, we can do, why don't I do another? string of balloons. And because we have to add them up to the little corner there. So if you're going to Scrap-A-Palooza, this new punch will be there this weekend. It will be there for you to try out if you want to try out mine. I will also have a limited number to purchase. And I did spring for 2-day shipping on all of the new stuff that came out yesterday so that we would have it in time. So now I can kind of do this on the corner. The little squiggles. What happened to it? It's hiding. Oh, don't put it on that side. Oh, gosh. All right, so when I'm doing something in the corner like that, I find it easiest just to do that and then flip it over. So if you haven't, it would be fun. You could even add it. We could even add another row here because I did another one, or we could come over here and add that. Why not? Why not? We made this page so fast. That's the nice thing about that repositionable tape, right? If you need to pick it up, you can. All right. All right, 2 4x6s. Add our title, journaling. And we've got a nice, whoops. We've got a nice graduation party page. All right. And knowing Debbie, she's probably like already done because she sometimes live scrapbooks. Like as things are happening, she's scrapbooking them. So we did 3 pages for the virtual crop. And now we just need to print pictures and add them on. But that's it. All right. I hope you enjoyed seeing those new tools in action. Let's switch around this camera here and see who our lucky winners are. All right. I'm back. Okay. Now I need to share our drawing. So hopefully everyone has commented. If you are in the chat and you haven't commented, make sure you say hi so that you're entered into the drawing. And it doesn't matter if you're watching live on YouTube or Facebook, but you do need to be in the chat to win. So let's see who our lucky winner is. All right. Okay. Round and round and round. Kimberly, congratulations. Are you still on? Kimberly was watching on YouTube. Is she still on? I hope so. I hate when I have to draw again. Kimberly, are you still on? Congratulations, Kimberly, if you're still on. If not, we'll roll again. Yay! Okay, Kimberly, so you get to pick. Do you want the silicone mat or would you like $10 in CM credits added to your account? Yay! Just let me know if you would like the silicone mat or the $10 in CM credits. There's a little bit of a delay. Yay! Congratulations! Okay, so our next name will win $10 in CM credits. Deb, congratulations, Deb. I will put those in your account as soon as I get off, as soon as I find a piece of paper. And Kimberly, I will post my email in the in the YouTube comments, and you can reach out to me email and send me your address, and I will mail you the silicone mat. Congratulations. So thank you, everyone, for hanging out in the chat and in the feed and for being part of Tool Time with Tara tonight. Don't forget, next week, Crystal, who's been in the chat tonight, will be she will be my guest on Let's Taco About It, and we'll hear all about her scrappy process and other things. And she has many other things to discuss. All right. Well, thanks everyone for being on tonight. Ooh, I'm 1 minute late. It's 8:01. Thanks for joining me tonight. And I look forward to seeing you all again soon. Until I see you again, stay scrappy, my friends. Bye-bye.